All right, I just took some peeled tails off shrimp and I'm placing them in my air fryer. Next, I'm going in with some red and green bell pepper. And as you can see, I have them cut pretty thick for this recipe. And I'm just gonna place those all alongside my frozen shrimp, just like so. You can feel free to use a yellow or an orange bell pepper, but for this recipe, I love using a red and green. Next, I'm going in with my lime and I'm just gonna squeeze that all over the top of those shrimps and our bell peppers. And I cut this lime into fourths, just placing those right in the corners so those shrimp stay nice and moist. A little tip that I like to use before cutting and squeezing into citrus, I like to roll it out on a cutting board so you can just get all those juices right onto our shrimp. Last one, beautiful. And this is gonna be a super simple dinner recipe after work, just throwing this in the air fryer. I have next my white onion that I cut. And we're just gonna place those right on top of our bell peppers, our shrimp, and our lime. Ooh, yummy, that lime smells so delicious. Next, I'm going in with my Taco Bell original fajita seasoning. And I'm gonna be using this entire packet just so that we have all of those veggies and that shrimp coated. And you can use whichever kind of fajita seasoning you'd like. I know that there's like spicy and medium and mild. This Taco Bell one just screamed to me when I was in the store. Perfect. Just like so. And the last thing I'm gonna be placing in my air fryer I have is our extra virgin olive oil, and that's just gonna keep everything nice and coated and make sure that cooks nice and evenly. Perfect, maybe about a 1/4 cup in there. And the last step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my spatula and we're just gonna go in and make sure that all of those shrimp and bell peppers and onions are evenly coated. Oh my gosh, that Taco Bell fajita seasoning just smells so good. Like I said, this is gonna be a great, easy, quick little dinner if you're getting off of work or if the kids are coming home from school. Beautiful. All right, now that we have all of those evenly coated, I'm gonna place this in our air fryer for about 12 minutes at about 400 degrees. So going on. We already have 400, and make sure we go down to 12 minutes. And we're gonna let it cook for 12 minutes. All right, I have 2 little packages of our hard-boiled eggs, which come with 6 each, and I'm going right in with my potato masher for this super simple and high protein breakfast. Oh my gosh, look at the colors on that. All right, and to add to our eggs, I have a beautiful avocado, and I'm just gonna cut that right down the middle, just like so. I love using avocados year round. It's a great source of fat and ooh, yummy, that's a good one. Sometimes I get the brown ones, which I always end up not liking at all. It ruins my day, but that's a gorgeous avocado. And we're going right into our hard-boiled eggs. And then the same with this one as well. And I'm gonna use about 3 avocados for this recipe. You can always kind of switch up how many eggs and how many avocados. Woo! I'm just gonna squish it right in there. Ooh, yummy. Look at how bright green that is. That's exactly what we want. All right, in addition to our avocado, I'm gonna go in with just some freshly cooked bacon, because I mean, what combination beats bacon and avocado? And I'm just gonna start chopping those right into bits, right over our hard-boiled eggs and our avocado. You can of course do bacon bits, but I just love using fresh cooked bacon. That bacon grease and bacon fat is hard to beat and just adds richness to our avocado and egg salad. All right, and I just went in there with about 10 pieces of bacon cut up into our little bite-sized pieces. All right, I'm gonna go back in. I have our potato masher, and we just wanna make sure that we start to get all of our ingredients incorporated. We don't want anything too big or clunky. So I'm just kind of mixing in between as we add our ingredients. Oh my gosh, this is smelling and looking great already. All right, beautiful. We're next going to be going in with our cottage cheese. I love using cottage cheese with eggs. It's a great addition of protein. I'm just gonna go in with a few scoops. And this is gonna replace your mayonnaise, your mustard, like the liquid you would typically use in your egg salad. I used maybe about a half a cup of that cottage cheese, and it just really acts as a binder for our egg salad. I'm going in next, I have some fresh green onion. I love using green onion raw. It just adds so much richness and yumminess with a little twang. You can always feel free to do like a red onion as well raw, or some chives, but just a handful of those goes a long way. Ooh, the smell already is absolutely delicious. I'm next going in, I just have our seasoning, so I'm going in with just some garlic salt right onto our egg salad. And I'm gonna go kind of heavy with this one because we don't have much salt and I am a garlic girly. And for an additional little spice or kick, I have some ground paprika. That's gonna add that great red color, which is perfect for our egg salad. And then the last one, which I love using for egg salad, is the Asiago Everything Bagel Seasoning. It just really rounds out this dish and gives it a little bit of texture with all of those seeds. It is absolutely a game changer with this recipe. All right, we're going back in and I'm gonna just start to mix all of our ingredients together, just like so. All right, as you see, I just put in our arugula and spinach right into our big salad bowl. Next, I'm gonna grab some freshly cooked bacon and just cut that right into our salad bowl into little bite-sized pieces. You can also get just the little bacon bits, but I prefer fresh bacon that I can just cut. It's just much, much better, I think. We're gonna just put that right in the corner of our salad bowl. And the good thing about this, you can do them as small or as big as you'd like. Oh, yummy. The smell of bacon in the morning is one of my favorites. I don't know about everybody else, but that just really wakes my family up in the morning. Oh, perfect. And like I said, the size of it doesn't matter as long as we're getting it right into the bowl. Next, I'm gonna grab my Granny Smith and Pink Lady apples. As you can see, I do have them in water just because that helps from getting them brown. And we're gonna place those right next to our freshly cooked bacon, just like so. I don't know about anybody else. I love a good apple, very crisp and fresh, especially during the fall season. We're just gonna place those all right here alongside our freshly cooked bacon. And you can feel free to use any kind of apples you like, depending on what's in season and also just what looks good in our grocery store. Next, I'm going in with some freshly cooked butternut squash. I'm gonna place that right in the middle. Oh my gosh, the color on that, they almost look like little mini pumpkin pies. I'm very excited about this fall recipe. It's kind of all of our fall favorites in one bowl. I'm gonna go in next with our fresh pomegranate seeds and place that right there. Oh my gosh, look at the color on all of this already. Oh my goodness. It looks delicious. And next we're gonna go in with our maple pecan glazed mix. And this has pecans, apples, dark cherries, and it's all coated in cinnamon sugar. Like I said, it's perfect for the fall season. The next thing, I'm going to grab pumpkin seeds. Tis the season of pumpkins. And I have these ones with just a little bit of sea salt. They are absolutely delicious. And who doesn't love a good crumbled goat cheese on this beautiful fall salad? And we're just gonna place that right there. Oh my goodness, my mouth is watering. I also have our Fiji apple panera dressing. I saw this in the store and I just thought it would be absolutely perfect for this recipe. And I'm just gonna go in right on top of all of those delicious fall items. All right, as you can see, we took our large tortilla and placed it into our little pie dish. I next have 3 eggs that I'm going to place right into our tortilla for this super yummy high protein breakfast. And I'm going with 3 eggs. You could definitely do a couple more if you have a larger pie pan or a larger tortilla. All right, and for that extra little boost of protein, I have some cottage cheese. And I'm going in with maybe a 1/4 cup just into our eggs, just like so. And we are going in next with some of my favorite cheese, which is our feta cheese. I mean, who doesn't like feta? It's salty, it's crumbly, a great addition to any recipe. I have next just some of our red onions. You can also feel free to do the white or the yellow, but for this little Greek-inspired breakfast, I went with the red. Oh, this smells super good and fresh. To stay on theme with our Greek-inspired breakfast, I have some of these just lovely little cherry tomatoes. If I can get them out of here. We're just gonna place those right into our little pie pan, if I can get them out. Oh, perfect. And just a couple right along the side, just like so. Ooh, the colors on that are looking absolutely beautiful. I love a good Kalamata olive when I'm doing anything Greek, and I love using some of that juice too, or the brine, because it adds a little bit of saltiness. I'm kind of going salty, Greeky breakfast. Oh, beautiful. And you can also feel free to do like the black or green olives, but with the Kalamata, definitely more on theme for our Greek. And we cannot forget our lovely mozzarella cheese. I went with the farm style just because, I mean, look at how delicious that looks. And we already have that feta in there, so I don't want to go too heavy with our cheese. All right, and I want to add a little bit of spice, so I have just some crushed red pepper. You could also do like a paprika or some hot sauce, but that crushed red pepper is hard to beat. And we don't want to forget our dill. Dill is kind of a staple when it comes to Greek, so I kind of just toss that in there, have that with our other spices, and we're gonna go ahead and give this a nice healthy whisk. Make sure we get those eggs broken up, that cottage cheese kind of separated for this super healthy little breakfast quiche. I love doing the tortilla instead of like a pie crust, just to kind of cut down on our calories. 2024 health. Ooh, we lost one, that's all right. All right, that looks absolutely beautiful. But I wanted to add just a little bit of greenery, so I'm going in with just some of our little spinach, and I'm just gonna toss a couple leaves in there because that will cook up super nicely, just like so. And just add a little bit of our leafy green into our Greek quiche. Make sure that's all tucked in so it bakes up super nicely. Oh, yummy. All right, and we're going in with just one more layer of that mozzarella just to kind of encase all of our lovely Greek ingredients. Just a little sprinkle should be perfect. Oh, beautiful. All right, we are ready to pop this into our oven. I have it on 350. We're gonna bake this for about 10-15 minutes. All right, it's been 12 minutes. Oh my gosh, look at how delicious that looks. All of our shrimp and our bell peppers and that amazing fajita sauce. All right, I have my bowl and I'm going in with my Mission fajita flour tortillas, and we are ready to serve. I'm gonna grab 3 of these and I'm just gonna place them right into my little bowl here, into our little fajita size. Just like so, and we are almost ready. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a big helping of all of those yummy bell peppers, onions, and shrimp. Oh, yummy. Oh, perfect. These are gonna be hot. I'm just placing those right into my fajita tortillas. And we cannot forget our toppings for our lovely fajitas. I'm gonna go in with my Daisy sour cream, and we're gonna place that right on top of our fajita. Perfect. I know cheese is controversy with seafood, but if you wanted to do cheese, you can also do cheese. And we cannot forget the Taco Bell mild taco hot sauce. Am I right? And I'm gonna place that right over each one of my little fajitas, just like so. Beautiful, look at that. Oh. Danny! I have shrimp fajitas. You want to give them a try?
Yeah. Absolutely.
With our bestie hot sauce. Oh, I can smell them from here. Honey is excited. We hope you enjoy. All right, now that we have that all mixed up, the best and only way I like to serve this, I have beautiful little toasted sourdough bread, and I'm just gonna go right on in with our ice cream scooper, and I'm gonna grab a big helping. Oh my gosh, look at how delicious and creamy that looks. I'm gonna go right on in, and I wanna make this sandwich pretty stacked, so I wanna try and get 3 scoops on there. You can always do like a bagel or an English muffin too, depending on what you like, but I think a sourdough is just perfect for this. Oh my gosh, that avocado, our bacon, you can smell the paprika. And then this is kind of the fun part. We're just gonna go right on over and give a big squish. Oh my gosh, look at how delicious. Our green onion, our bacon, our eggs, everything is nice and toasted and beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and give this a nice big bite. All right, and the last thing we're gonna top this fall salad with is our salt and pepper all over the top of that delicious fall salad. And then we're going in and just gonna toss all of that yummy deliciousness. Oh my goodness, look at how amazing this is. And this is going to be fall Thanksgiving ready in no time. All right, now that we have that all tossed, I'm gonna grab my serving bowl and I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. Look at all that goat cheese and those fall butternut squash, pomegranate. All right, I am ready. Get a good juicy apple in that bite. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm ready for fall. All right, look at how delicious this turned out. I just pulled it out of the oven, and what I'm gonna try to do, I let it cool for a little so it could just kind of come right on out of our little pan. Let's see, I'll place this right onto our little serving tray. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at how amazing that turned out. Super, super simple, Greek flavors, really good for meal prep too. I'm gonna top it with just some of that parsley just to add a little bit of green. Oh my goodness, look at how gorgeous that is. Like I said, super, super simple. We are ready for 2024. These are the pies we are going to be making. Oh my gosh, that crispy tortilla. All of our cheese is nice and melted. I could smell the Kalamata olives. Oh, I'm just gonna start to cut this so I can kind of go right on in. All right, let's see if I can kind of just, oh my gosh, look at the cheese pull on that. Oh my gosh, the layers, the colors, the crispy crust. All right, I am ready to give this a bite, so let's plate this up. Oh my gosh, I am going in. It smells delicious, salty, cheesy. Ooh, hot. Super, super good. Gotta try it.